Alrighty then, let's see what happens when we choose these two. Oh my goodness. Let him take her just to humiliate her. Oh my goodness. So much drama. Okay. Well, I mean, this is what we chose, so I guess let him take her. Or you're gonna do both, but yeah. I'm sorry, girls. I'm not doing this to hurt you. But if someone builds a life on a crime, one needs to pay the price. Isn't it so, Captain? If you would be so kind as to keep me out of this, I'll do my duty, but then I'll be keen to leave this place and not come back. Cinders. Come with me, milady. Goodbye, girls. A lot will change starting tonight. I want this to be a house that is not only strong, but happy too. Or at the very least not unhappy. I think we're all aware what ambition and reason deprived of feeling did to us. It's high time we changed our ways and began to cooperate, leading the house efficiently as a group of people close to each other and not enemies. How could you do that? And how can you say that now? When the situation is bad enough, drastic action is required. As far as I'm concerned, all sins are resolved and we can start over. Carmosa was ruthless and wanted us to become ruthless as well. She saw no other way. But I'm sure there is a way. It's not too late for us yet. She didn't manage to poison us completely. If we work together, we can become a real family. I hope you girls will come around and support me in this. I would like us to finally stand together. Oh yes, don't think we didn't notice. Yeah, that's kind of strange, but okay. And this is presumably the exact same thing. Blah, blah, blah. Because this has to do with some choices, I guess, earlier in the game, so yeah. Cinders finally manages to drastically change her life and retakes her residence from Lady Carmosa. She starts a new era for herself and her family. Cinders can't forgive Carmosa for years of suffering and has her imprisoned for forging the invitations to the Grand Ball. Thanks to the recovered last will of her father, she becomes the new head of the family. Carmosa pledges vengeance, but is unable to ever realize it. I don't know if you can hear that, but lol. She leaves the dungeon as a broken woman of no power, a shadow of her former self. Cinders continues her stepmother's tradition of running her noble house with an iron hand. Yeah, I figured. She leverages the impression she made during the Grand Ball to put her family back on the map, blah blah. But everyone hates her. Never meets the love of her life. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, we can only change minor things right now. Okay, what happens if we, I think this one, yeah. Okay. Just to... Oh my goodness, would you stop knocking my poor Pokemon over, Sasha? Like, they did nothing to you. Mega Gardevoir and Sylveon have done absolutely nothing to you. Just stop. I'm so sorry, my dearies. I'm so sorry. Okay, everyone okay? Okay, good. Just humiliate her. Oh, I might revoke the accusation, but it actually depends on Carmosa. I think you should retire from the position as the head of the house and rethink your ways. Without that, what reason would you have to change? Cinders, what are you doing? She's learning. But she still has a lot to learn if she's silly enough to think I'd just go down easy and admit defeat. You were sloppy and reckless, which led you to getting caught and putting the whole household in danger. Surely your own logic must lead you to the inevitable conclusion. Mother, say something. Mother? The only choices you have is whether or not you'll step down gracefully, or if you'll sacrifice the household by denying your crimes. Justice must be served. There is no other way. That's really not much of a choice. Fine. I'll turn over the rule of the house to you, but if you think... I think I can change my mind at any time. You should remember that. Captain, we won't need your services after all. Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, not at all. Nothing will make me happier than leaving this house and its disgusting little games. Have a pleasant night, ladies. You, Cinders, you... Yes? I'll be in my study if you need me. A lot will change starting tonight. I want this to be a house that is not only strong, but happy too. Not unhappy. Not enemies. How could you do that? How can you say that now? Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, let's see what the difference is here. Oh, I mean after this. Blah 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 blah. I mean, I presume there's a way you can make Madame Ghede stay, and that's the point of this conversation. But it's like... There we go. Alright. Retakes it, blah blah blah. Thanks to the discovery of the invitation forgery, Cinders is able to remove Carmosa from her position and take the rule of the house in her own hands. Oh wow. She... Broken, Carmosa steps down and soon becomes a docile, senile old lady, a shadow of her former self. Cinders continues with Iron Hand. Everyone hates her. Blah blah blah. Never meets the love of her life. Alright. So that was those two new endings there. Okay, let's see. 44%. Oops. I want to see just broken Carmosa, Carmosa in prison, Carmosa support. Okay, so there's something else we can do with Carmosa here apparently. Cool. And then just iron-handed, sisterly hate, and no love or love's prince. Yeah. Okay. So now we go back to an even earlier loaded game. Okay, this one. And we decide that we want to... I guess we want to escape town! That's all we have left, really. Alright, we want to escape town. Let's go. The truth is that not much good awaits me here. Retaking the residence for Carmosa peacefully just won't happen. And wooing the prince to become queen? Please, this is the real world we're talking about. No, my only chance for freedom is a fresh start. I have to escape this place, break free from the prison that is my current life. High-born young girls running away from their life in big mansions. It's not exactly unheard of. Are you sure you're not just trying to get some attention? Oh yes, because all I need is more attention from Carmosa and her daughters. This isn't helpful, and you know I'm serious. Besides, I know someone who intends to leave any town she's currently residing in as soon as people start doing pranks to her cat. I don't have a cat. I hate cats. Cats are trouble. Well, I can be trouble too. Are you going to help me or not? Alright, you've made your point. Yes, I will help you, but I need to know your exact plans. Traveling alone can be dangerous. You can believe me. Is there someone who would be willing to go with you? I don't think there's anyone I would want to go with. Okay. So I'm presuming that here is our chance to like say like, oh, Paroa, because like if we like romanced him and like advised him to like leave, whatever, I presume that yeah, this is gonna be. I don't have that many friends. There's Tobias, but I would never ask him to change his life so dramatically for me. Do you realize what you're saying? Traveling alone can be very dangerous. On the top of my head, I can remember at least a dozen events that happened during my travels that would end up fatally for someone like you. Someone like me? Don't get me wrong, Cinders. You are smart and resourceful beyond your age, but you will still be a young noble girl in a vast and often nasty world. All I'm saying is that you really should think this through once more. I know it can be dangerous, but I made up my mind. Oh, this means that we're gonna die now, isn't it? Because we're going out alone and there's no parole and whatever. Like, we don't have anyone with us. Oh, we're gonna die. This is one of the... Oh, we're probably gonna die. Whoops. Going away alone is a very bad idea. I mean, maybe we can go with Ghede at some sort, but apparently we've done the wrong decisions at some point, so we can't. But this town can be very unwelcoming. I was thinking about leaving soon as well. I could hurry and get ready, and be ready to go on the night of the grand ball. You mean you would go with me? And why not? You have potential, Cinders. There's no doubt about that. Okay, fine. this makes us go with Madame Ghede. Fine, fine. Cool. I can even see a bit of myself in you. And by the spirits, I could use some company during my travels. You're serious? Absolutely. Are you interested? So maybe we won't die. You're the clairvoyant one here, so I'm sure you already know the answer. Yes, of course, I'd love that. I doubt Carmosa will sit back and allow me to run away freely, though. I won't get far if she sends her henchmen after me. Since when does she have henchmen? She can't afford that. You're probably right. You won't manage to escape unless you cover your tracks behind you. Someone will have to help you with that. Someone? I don't think I know anyone whom I could ask to help me with such a thing. Besides, I don't know the first thing about intrigue. I was never fond of crime stories. You wouldn't learn much from those foolish stories anyway. You can only learn such things from practice. But don't worry, I think I have a good plan. Yes, don't worry about it. Just return to your residence after the ball and wait there. Are you sure, Ghede? I don't want you to get in any trouble because of me. I told you not to worry about it. So don't worry about it. Alright, if you say it's alright. It looks like we have a plan then. Which is much more than what you had when you came here. It's true, I think I know where I stand now, but I have to go to the ball first. Alright. Apparently. What if the ball's going to be different at some point? I guess we'll see. Now we're home. I'm going to miss this house. It will holds many memories very dear to me. Mother's smiles, father's stories. It's funny. I hate Carmosa, but deep inside I hope she's going to be successful with her plans. I want to believe this place won't fall apart after I'm gone. I wonder what I'm replacing this life with. It might be a dream come true. Might also be a nightmare. You might die. But all I've got to lose are memories. Alright, enough of this. Need to go into my room and stay there as usual. Okay. And Le Prince. I don't know why. I don't know why there's like a flower here, but he literally always says the same thing. It's like, okay. Alright, we're talking about the dress. And the weather. Blah 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 blah. It's dawn. Still, if things were going to plan, this might just be the last night I spent a slave in my own house. Blah 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 blah. They will be surprised. Yo. Now we're talking about the security. We're here. Getting into the ball. Oh, yeah, she's getting the dress. Wait. Oh, okay, this is new. So after the ball, you should head back to the residence. I'll send someone trustworthy to pick you up. Just remember not to get caught up in the moment and stay till dawn. Alright, I will. Anything else? Just enjoy this. Relish the moment. Yes. Alright, I guess I should pause and get through to Cinders, basically. I presume it's the same thing, but we'll see. Alright, we're back with Cinders at the palace. I don't know if it's gonna be any different, but... Blah, 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 blah. There's some commotion. that might just be the same. Yeah, it's probably just the same. Alright, fine. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, fine. But I presume that she's gonna be gone when Pearl comes home or something? I don't even know. How is she gonna manage this? Because, like, she has to get out of the house. No, Cinders is still here. Okay. Then I'm afraid I must arrest you. What? What for? Bloody... I can't believe it, but why? She did nothing wrong. Attendance without a proper formal invitation is a serious breach of security and is considered an action endangering the prince. Oh! What happened now? Ooh. This is taking a strange turn. Well. Attendance without a genuine invitation. Cinders, how could you have done such a thing? Yeah, look who's talking. But I haven't done anything to endanger the prince. Surely you must take that into consideration when you decide my case. Oh, nope. I don't know what your reasons were, but that is to come out during questioning. Royal justice has never been known for its soft approach to traitors, my dear. Lady Carmosa, please refrain from commenting. I would like to make this as easy as possible for everyone. Very well. Girls, let this man do his duty. I wasn't saying anything, you old hag. But, Cinders, why did you do it? Breaking the law doesn't sound quite like you. I guess it's too late to wonder about that now, isn't it, Captain? I never could quite understand her, and now she has simply crossed the line. If you must take her, take her. Know this house respects the royal law. Yeah, coming from the right person who also forged invitations. Cinders, I'm going to arrest you now. Don't do anything ridiculous, silly, whatever. I'll escort you from here and make sure everything is as it should be. Maybe he's coming to collect her so she can escape. Or maybe he does that if you have romance. I don't even know. You'll be fine, I promise. You're very kind, Captain, but there's no need for that. She's accustomed to hot treatment, so she'll manage. Let us not forget she did endanger the prince. Yes, I can see that what one may or may not be accustomed to here. Would anyone else like to try to tell me how to do my job? Good. Cinders, are you ready? How can I be ready for my own arrest? Yes, do what you must. Oh, it's not real! It's not real, is it? I get the feeling you might be the lucky one, Cinders. Actually breaking free from all this family business. If the guard asks you whether you're ready to be arrested, I want to trade places with you. Sophia! Can we go now, Captain? In the name of the prince, I'm arresting you. Now follow me. Good night, ladies. Captain. What's going to happen to her? It was so rash of her to break the law. Gloria, you're officially a cliché. Besides, wasn't all that unusual? Oh, it's not for real, it's not for real! So I guess that's it. Do you know what to do next? What? Do you know what to do next? What do you mean? I'm free? Of course. I was supposed to escort you to the crossroads safely, and from here you can travel wherever you want.
You seem surprised.
Of course I'm surprised. Just a short while ago you were arresting me. I'm not being arrested. Am I?
No, you're not. Did you honestly think that I would arrest you?
I've had my doubts. Something to do with you thumping against my door in the middle of the night yelling something in the name of the prince.
My duty ended when the bell struck midnight. I'm not arresting anyone in His Highness's name anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. You're free to go anywhere you want and follow your dreams. That is a good reason for joy.
It is. However, it doesn't show because I was terrified out of my mind a few minutes ago.
It actually worked to your advantage. Your terror made the arrest look much more genuine.
That's true. I don't think anyone realized you were doing it for my benefit. Why are you helping me? Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful. It's just quite unexpected.
Our mutual friend seems rather insistent in that matter.
You mean...
I don't know how, but you have won Madame Ghede over. She was quite intent on arranging your escape precisely.
Oh, it does make sense. But I'm surprised you agreed.
Aren't you big on law and order? She is one person I can't say no to. I owe her way too much to refuse, even if the request did sound weird at best. Besides, what use is law if it serves to make someone innocent unhappy? So, I've heard you're expecting someone.
What do you mean?
When I understand, someone was to meet you here. You're not escaping to travel alone, are you?
I'm actually hoping to travel in the party of 2. There she comes. Captain, what a surprise. I thought you'd be long gone by now.
You're not off for just an hour. Wait, you're not off for just an hour to get bread rolls from what I've heard. How could I miss the opportunity to say goodbye?
I don't recall you putting so much value on etiquette. Or goodbyes, for that matter. Need I remind you the last time one might have been appropriate?
I don't think it's the parting of ways that should be remembered, but what happened beforehand, don't you?
Most of the time, but sometimes the way you finish is equally important.
That's why I'm here, to say goodbye and to see you and your new girl off. I hope we'll meet again someday.
Hey, what do you mean by new girl?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
It doesn't matter. Cinders, what matters is whether this is the life you want. Do you still choose this path? This is my dream, you know that. I want to see what's around the next corner. I want to learn from it, play or steal it, whatever I might think best at that moment. So yes, I am choosing freedom. Freedom to do whatever I deem worthy and to explore the world. And I'm glad to have such a companion and guide as yourself. And with that, you have sealed your path. Come, let's not keep the world waiting.
Goodbye, friend. May good fortune smile upon you.
Good luck, Captain. I will remember you. Fondly.
Travel safely, ladies.
Oh, are we dying? Are we dying? Okay. A few hours earlier. Okay, this might be different, though. Maybe? It's you. What do you want? Charmed as usual, love. Blah, blah, blah. What do you want? Listen, I don't have time to play your games. None of your business. But sure, whatever. I keep the word I give to her mother. You're bitter. Yep. Cinders broke from her. In my book, that's success. I'll post for long. No, it's actually the exact same. Okay. But we got a new achievement. Glass slipper. Finding happiness and freedom in her own birthplace was not meant to be for Cinders. Sick of her life in her stepmother's games, she decided that the only way to find peace is to escape the town and start her life over. Though her travels don't spare her hardships, she finds the sense of her newly found freedom invigorating and is ready to take whatever life throws at her. At least she's not alone, with Madame Ghede at her side. The witch won't ever admit that, but she's happy to have found a true and witty friend in Cinders. Finally, she has someone she can share her travels with, someone worthy of bestowing with her knowledge. They lead the life of traveling wise women, often persecuted or misunderstood, but free and welcomed by those who need their services. She thinks of her old family sometimes, but receives no news about their circumstances. She can't help but wonder what happened to Lady Carmosa and her daughters. These moments of nostalgia quickly pass, though, when she realizes that she lives a new life now, one that would be impossible if she decided to stay. Alright. Maybe if we manage to, like, live with Perrault, we could actually get, like, news from the city. I don't know. Okay, here's the glass slipper. Alright. For escaping to live the life of a traveler, you are awarded with a glass slipper. What if we get the fairy's help for the ball and no wait, we can't escape if we choose the fairy, right? Because the fairy we can Interesting. Okay, the travelers. I don't know what this is. Is it death? I don't even know. We have these two left that kind of look like death. Okay, what are the variants here? Oh, there's only two. Okay, so traveler or one other. I guess that could be like married to Perrault, a witch's apprentice. Oh, but there are 4 different. Okay. Huh. Okay, so there are not as many variants here, though. All right. Okay. I don't know what we'll do. Well, I mean, I guess we'll try to get a couple more endings, especially if we choose the other personality in the beginning, because I feel like that might influence. And yeah, try to make, yeah, I don't know, different choices, but with the other personality. We could have that personality and maybe go less dramatic way, but like, oh no, wait, we have the, oh yeah, but I have the, oh, okay, whatever. We'll decide something. So, what endings do we want to try to get now? And stuff. Do we want to try to romance Perrault? I feel like it's time to do that soon. Whatever. What endings do y'all want to see? Or rather, do you want me to try for? Because as long as I don't check a walkthrough, I don't actually know how to get any of them. But yeah. But otherwise, this is it for this episode, so thank y'all very much for watching. See ya.